Just why? Why? What did this team do to deserve this, honestly? The Denver Broncos have hired former Saints head coach Sean Payton, baby. We're holding. What the hell is pimento cheese? Tom Brady has announced his retirement from the NFL. For real this time. Come on, kick the field goal, take the points. Win the game.
No, you have to say that.
See you later. Welcome to Ruffing the Passion, the show that talks football, miscellaneous stuff, and mostly football. And it's going to be a rather sad episode. Well, this is episode 80, and we have some horrible breaking news. Jeudy has been carted off the field at Denver Broncos practice today with a hamstring injury. Wonderful. Apparently he went to run a route, fell down, I guess, or something, and he was writhing in pain. He had trouble putting pressure on his leg. He looked very upset. He had to get help. I mean, he really had trouble getting onto the cart and off the cart. So yeah, it's a hamstring injury, and with the pain and stuff that sounds like that, it doesn't sound good. Let's just be real, it does not sound good. Quick update. According to Ian Rappaport, Jeudy is expected to miss several weeks because of this hamstring injury, so it sounds like it's not as severe as we were all dreading it was, so that's good. I don't think he'll be back for week 1. It's questionable, but I think, I'm no doctor, obviously, but I imagine a month, maybe. Let's just say it comes back in a month, which is obviously some good news compared to, being out for 3/4 of the season, so positives. And this is yet another injury to the Broncos receiving core this season. Because we can't have nice things here in Denver. We can't just trade for a star quarterback and have it work out. No, we can't hire the man who brought 2 MVPs to Aaron Rodgers and have him actually be good. No. We can't just have a healthy receiving core. Nope. This is now the 3rd major injury to the receiving core of this year. 4th, maybe, because KJ Hamler obviously had heart problems and he was cut, waived, whatever. Tim Patrick is now out for the year with a torn Achilles, just like he was last year with a torn ACL. Jalen Virgil got hurt in the Niners game after that big play, and now Jeudy's out with a hamstring injury. This is on top of a few other injuries, but at this point, this team is still getting injuries. Even though we switched strength and conditioning coaches, I'm just beginning to wonder, what's with the field there, Broncos? I have to ask, what's with the practice field? I mean, how many players has this team lost to non-contact injuries over the past few seasons? Von Miller back in 2020 was out for the entire year on a non-contact injury because of the practice field. We have Tim Patrick tearing his ACL on the practice field last season. We have him tearing his Achilles on the practice field this year. We have, Jeudy tearing his hamstring on the practice field. We had Jake Butt for all those years tearing his ACL on the practice field. What gives, Denver? You can pay $400,000 to replace the stadium field for 1 game last year. Yet you can't replace the field outside the practice facility just so that your players aren't getting hurt. And this team is going to have such a loaded receiving core, too. Tim Patrick, Courtland Sutton, Jeudy, Marvin Mims as a 4th option would be fantastic, and now he's a number 2. I was going to make a video about how the Denver Broncos would look, by all accounts, on paper, should be good. They should be alright. Yet I was still very cautious of this team because of just the way they've burned me in the past. And it turns out I was right again, thus far anyways. Something had to go wrong. They had to get injured. Jeudy had to get injured now. Really? Like, why? He hasn't been injured over the past 3 seasons, or barely injured. And now he shows up injured when we need him most, when he's on the verge of breaking out, supposedly. I mean, he had a good season last year. Just can't have nice things. Just can't have nice things. So the question remains, where do the Denver Broncos go from here? Well, quite frankly, the team just has to step up, first and foremost. Courtland Sutton has to step up big time. He was a top wide receiver in 2019. He hasn't been that for like a good, 4 years now, 3 years now. So it's 2023, man. You've had 2 seasons since your ACL tear, 3 seasons. It's time to show up and produce. Like, you have the talent, you have the ball skills. It's time to go out there and be a 1,400-yard receiver or a 1,300-yard receiver. 10 touchdowns, you can be that guy. Come on. No excuses now. You have Sean Payton, you have... Well, Russ Wilson should be good. Who knows what will be there. Marvin Mims has to play a lot better now. Obviously, he was drafted as a luxury pick, and now he's starting as the number 2 wide receiver. Funny how that works out. He's got to step up big time. He's got to learn the playbook. Well, he's already learned the playbook. But he's got to, produce quickly. He's got to be that Tyler Lockett type option for Russ Wilson with his speed, because he certainly isn't the route runner that Jerry Jeudy is. And where else does the team go from here? Well, I imagine we're going to start seeing a lot more 2 tight end sets. Greg Dulcich obviously did look very promising as a rookie last season. He's got to take that step up now, even more. And Adam Troutman has been a solid tight end for New Orleans, a solid tight end for Sean Payton throughout his career, so he'll be a number 2. And beyond that, obviously, they need to sign a receiver like Traquan Smith or whomever. And Javonte Williams really does need to step up as well. And if I'm a fantasy player, which I am, I'm definitely keeping my eye on Courtland Sutton and the Denver Broncos running back core, because Javonte is about to get a whole lot more carries. And Samaje Perine also going to boost up those fantasy stats, because this team is going to run the ball hard without Jeudy now. Like, they were going to run the ball hard before because that's what Russ Wilson plays best off of. But now, without Jerry Jeudy, this team needs to really develop that ground game. And just no excuses now. Like, well, they're excuses, but like, I don't want to hear it. Just put in the work and step up now. Judy's not going to be there. The team's really got to develop a run game. Sutton's got to step up. Marvin Mims got to step up. Kendall Hinton's got to put... Kendall Hinton's going to have to channel his Hall of Fame caliber career into becoming a great number 3 receiver. And, there are rumors about the Broncos supposedly being interested in Jonathan Taylor. I wonder if those become even more heightened now, because without Jerry Jeudy, well, you're going to run the ball more. If you get Taylor, just have him and Javonte carry the ball 300 times each, rush for 4,000 yards, I don't care, as an entire team. And of course, Russ, there's a lot of pressure on you before the season. There's going to be a lot more pressure now. Time to step up, man. And obviously, Sean Payton has dealt with not great receiving cores in New Orleans. I mean, I don't think he had a Pro Bowl receiver, not including tight end, obviously Jimmy Graham. He didn't have a Pro Bowl receiver in New Orleans until Michael Thomas. So, we'll see. The only thing now to do is wait and just see what Denver does from here. But the main thing is you got to step up now. Let me know how absolutely distraught you are about Jerry Jeudy getting injured in the comments below. I thank you very much for watching. This has been a rather short, quote-unquote, podcast. Thanks for watching. Just hit the subscribe button if you like my content. Hit the bell so you can be notified when that content is uploaded. Share this with your friends and family. I thank you once again. I really do appreciate the view and you listening in. I will see you later. Have a good day.